How to scale your photography business. So now that your photography business is up and running, how would you like to make even more money? Probably would, right? So in order to scale your business, one of three things needs to happen. But if you do all three, even better. And I'm gonna break down what those three things are and how you can do them.
It's showtime.
Hello, I'm Mike Lloyd. I run a multi-six-figure boudoir studio in Silicon Valley, California, and I enjoy making money. I'm sure you do too, or hopefully you want to. So in order to make more money, you basically have to do three things. Well, one of three things, but again, if you do all three of them, even better. First one, charging more money. Number two, selling more things. Number three, selling to more people. And any of those things will help you scale your business. So let's talk about raising your prices. Money blocks are one of the biggest things for any new business owner, especially photographers. I can't tell you how many conversations I've had where someone's like, but somebody else has a really good camera. Why would they ever pay that much money for what I can do? Because no one can do what you can do. I don't care who picks up my camera gear. Anyone is welcome to come shoot in my studio. I guarantee they're not going to produce what I produce, and my clients are not going to feel the same when they walk out of here as if they did a shoot with me. That's not arrogance. That's just because I've learned over the years that people tell me that, and they keep coming back and referring their friends because they've had an incredible experience and they love the photos. So yes, they could go anywhere and get photos taken, but they can't get them done with me. And I've had clients fly me around the country or fly in from across the country to do shoots with me. There are plenty of other photographers closer than me, but I've been flown to every different time zone to do shoots with people. Not Hawaii yet. Haven't done that one. That's on the list. The point is, no one can do what you do. And so you can charge accordingly. You can add more services. You can up the quality of your products. There are a ton of different ways that you can charge more money and justify what you're doing. Usually when a photographer needs to raise their prices, it's not because they're already charging higher than industry standard rates and they want to make more money. It's usually because they're charging way too low a price to begin with and they're not making any money. So if you're doing a whole session for $400 and giving away everything, that is not a profitable business practice. And the easiest way to make more money is to raise your prices. If you're not making at least $1,000 per client, you need to reconsider your pricing strategy. Now that can include your session fee plus every product that they purchase. And you've got to, of course, consider what it costs you to service those clients, whether it's hair and makeup, the cost of the prints and the albums, electricity, the building that you're in, all of those things add up. So you need to be profitable and charge accordingly. Also, if you tell people that you're a professional photographer and you provide this high-end quality experience and then you charge, picture people prices for it, people aren't going to believe you. If you open up a fine dining restaurant and charge $12 a plate, no one's going to eat there because why would a fine dining restaurant only cost $12 a steak? That doesn't make sense. So your prices have to reflect what it is that you're offering and people will be happy to pay it. I've had sales over $10,000 and they've walked out of here super happy. They don't hate me. They don't feel taken advantage of. I would never have expected when I first got started that somebody would be paying me that kind of money for a photo shoot, but they do and they're happy to. And they will be the same for you. So charging at least industry standard prices, make at least $1,000 a session. The only thing stopping you is up here. You got this. All right. Number two, selling more things to each client. So this is basically figuring out ways to get each client to buy more things from you. That could be add-on services. Maybe you don't include hair and makeup, but now you can include hair and makeup. Make sure you just charge enough to cover your cost and make a profit on top of that. You could also restructure your packages to have more add-ons. Maybe it's an extra 5 images per album that they can pay extra for, or a cover upgrade, or companion albums, or any other number of products. Maybe they could extend their shoot by half an hour. Or if you have a client closet with robes and wings and other products, they can pay an extra $100 a session and have access to all of that. You're like, who would pay $100 just to wear that stuff? Well, if you've got a busy working mom who doesn't have the bandwidth to go shopping for new clothes and still wants something incredible to wear at her shoot, if she can just rent everything that she knows is going to be great for only $100, that's a no-brainer. People will jump on that. So those are great ways that you can increase your sale. Also, if you're not doing in-person sales with your clients, that's the first thing. No more online galleries where they get to pick out their own prints. You're never going to make money doing that. But an in-person sales session, which can be done online as well via Zoom or something, but a one-on-one consultation, viewing the images with your client, walking them through the products you offer and the packages available will raise your prices. They will buy more things. Guaranteed. All right. And the last way to scale your business is to serve more clients. Just physically getting more people in the door. If you did 50 shoots last year, how do you do 100 this year? That's the third option. You're like, okay, how do I do that? Like, I feel like my friend list is tapped out. No one else is booking me on Instagram. This is where you got to get good at marketing. If you've already raised your prices, you're building a brand for yourself, you have the product list, you know how to sell things, the more people you get in the door, the more money you're going to make. And this could be running Facebook ads for new campaigns, Google AdWords, working on your SEO. I mean, I could talk for 12 days about how to market your photography business. In fact, I have other videos for you to check out, like how to market your photography business or 5 ways to get clients in 2022. Just finished that one as well. Ton of marketing videos on this channel. Or if you head to boudoirguild.com, I walk you through all the different ways that I bring in clients for my own business, and you can do the same thing. So those are the 3 ways to scale your business: charging more per client, selling more things to raise your prices, or bringing more people in the door. That's how you scale any business, especially your photography business. And again, plenty of videos on this channel about all of those things. And if you want thorough step-by-step walkthroughs on exactly how I do all of those, boudoirguild.com, you can join the membership and I will show you the ropes right there. You're amazing. I'll see you inside.